Okay, friends, welcome back. We got some tiny map action. Tiniest Nomad you've ever freaking seen. And Nomad, of course, you start without a town center. I was really concerned that these guys would just drop TCs right next to each other. But we've got Margougou, a pro player in the blue here, playing as the Malians. And Margougou has town-centered, deer, sheep, boars, berries, wood, gold, and stone. What are you going to miss on a map like this? And then running pretty much the same. Wood, berries, stone, gold, and it has a bunch of sheep here playing as the Malay. There is water on this map, but it's barely enough to dock. Like, you'd really have to be creative with where you could fit a dock in here because of all the fish. And also, it's quite unfortunate for running. He is on the tiny water area here. So, this is, you can't fit a dock here, I don't think. But I guess that on the other side of it, you don't really have to walk that far if you want to dock the other side. So, Nomad action. TC for Margougou, I think, is better. And look at him. He's going to squeeze that dock in there on the shoreline. And I've seen running lose villagers before. He's not going to lose a villager there. Well played. Do they know where each other are yet? I think maybe running knows because he sees the deer is dead. Margougou, I don't think he's located running yet, which is pretty wild. They're right next to each other. Look how tiny this map is. So every game has been decided on, in some capacity, just map control. And a lot of that has been towers. So I still think that could be part of the strat here. Malay do advance faster to the next stage, so I think Malay could be really good for towers here. But the concern for running is this area. If he gets towered, he will only have wood and berries. Margougou, thankfully, has some stuff on the back here. And Margougou's going to even add fish. Which is really nice if you could do it. It's just wild that it's happening. So, here's running, scouting around, looking to see what's out here. He's going to shoot that deer. And he sees this... Oh, he sees the next deer. I think he sees the boar, too. I think he wants the boar. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my God. Margougou's kind of walled this. You see that? Running saw it as well, though. Had Running tried to run back to his TC, he might not have a path. So he actually just walls in this villager, and this is just going to be a lame. And, oh, dropped the house there. Interesting timing. I don't think he knew the vill was coming in, so that was just really fortunate timing that he didn't end up losing the vill. Oh, wait, but now Running is running with the boar because the boar stopped attacking the villager from running because Running was on to another task. And that works out for Margougou, so he gets the boar. Okay. So overall, faster start for Margougou. Malians normally do have one of the best starts on Nomad because they save so much wood on their buildings. I don't know what we're going to name this lady, but she's trapped. Maybe that's just her name. Trapped the villager. Yep. That's what she is. Look, she's trying to find a way back. And I think Running will realize now. He's been walled. That is such a funny thing. And now he's going to drop walls here. Interesting. The house is getting attacked. Dark Age houses are very weak these days. So this could actually... I don't think there's much you can do about that if you're running. And it's probably worth it for Margougou to try. And now, the problem here, Margougou, is you have given Running the idea to now attack your house. You'd think when people would be close together, they'd be more courteous of each other in their houses, right? But no, people get close together, they just get all rude. You know, the HOA in this area is just like a real pain, and then they just take out all the anger on each other. It's a real frustrating neighborhood to live in. Got a random, this Traps didn't get, or Trapped, is that her name? Trapped didn't get a permit for this fence, but she's building it anyways. Anyways, my poor attempts at humor aren't getting any better, so expect it to get worse. And just more walls. More advancing of territory. This is wall builders. This isn't Nomad. House goes down. And now we have... Running, just realizing that that's been walled. And who has gained more territory here? I believe Margougou has gained more territory. Oh, this could be awkward for this villager because the deer blocking the choke point. Nope. Okay, there's the boar. This is wild, man. I can really like the couple fishing ships from Margougou, though. There's so many fish close by. I think that's really going to pay off for him. And I think Running just decided that docking isn't good on this map because he didn't see enough water over here. So sometimes docking, I mean, if you wait too long, it just doesn't have the same effect. So I think at this point, he maybe has just decided to skip the water entirely. From what he could see as well, he's probably assuming there is no dock for his opponent. And this is probably going to be military and towers. Because, I mean, what else have we really seen in this show match be consistent? You also can't fit a dock here, right? Actually, no, you could fit a dock here. There is enough spot there for one. But otherwise, you probably wouldn't be able to fit one, I don't think. Okay, on the way to feud, Lage. Lightning fast here for Running. He's not mining any stone. His stone accessible's here. So that's pretty far forward. I think a tower here makes sense. There's nothing wrong with making a tower here. I think you just have to. Apart from that, we'll see. Ooh, this is interesting. The house and the palisade give vision over the stone. So now Running will know his opponent's going towers as well. And it's 2 militia. Probably soon to be 3. I'm not sure. And then a tower. And that, yeah, it's a really good tower. Now, there's no real tower bonuses for either civ here. So, the previous game, what was it, coastal game, we just saw Teuton Towers dominate. Here, there's other aspects at play, but no tower bonuses that I can think of. Just the 2 militia, now 3 militia going to break through the palisade wall. Tower will go up. Margougou much later to feudal. But Margougou with the resources to consider going up to Castle Age. Something he tried before in these small maps and he got punished for. But whoa, the confidence in these tight spaces to try this. Okay, so Market's going to help block off this section. Another tower is now going to go up for Running. And you can tell Margougou's worried. He's like, oh crap. Because he's being risky here. He's going to stonewall this. And I think Running should know his opponent's going fast castle based on the stonewalling and the market. But what you do about that is you just keep tossing villagers forward for towers. And you just be aggressive. And you hope to break him before he can get the castle age. Because this is going to be castle age into a castle drop from Margougou. Right? He's heavy on stone. And that's something Running can see as well. If he wants to do anything on the other side, he'd have to maybe come this way. Okay, villagers are headed that way, as are the militia. I think Margougou senses it. It's like, where else is he going to go? If he goes here, it's not an issue for you, so he's going to drop stone walls. And okay, there's the tower. I think this castle will go up, guys. Creative job for Margougou here. Takes some guts. Especially because he's down 3-1 in this series. Hasn't looked as good for him. But, I mean, the fishing economy has been really nice. The mill on the shorefish has been nice. The start was beautiful. Let's look at res collected. He's collected 1,000 more resources. What? Crazy. And he'll be in Castle Age in a minute. And he'll have the stone to build a castle. And I think if the castle goes up, Running needs to somehow deny it. I wonder if he can deny it if the castle's placed here, because I think there's enough space for it. He might need to delete his town center. It feels really bad to do that, but you honestly might need to delete your TC to build the castle safely. Okay. Okay, that's the castle spot I was talking about. Your villagers can get hit by this tower, but it's not fully garrisoned, and you probably can just pull the weak villagers away. And now Running realizes, and this is a real oh crap moment for him, because he knows if this castle goes up, he's screwed. Yeah, no, he's fine with this castle. I think even if you lose 3 or 4 villagers, the amount of damage your castle's going to do is still makes it all worth it. And this puts Running in a rough spot. Because it shoots down both his towers. It allows his opponent to range all of this. And then push in that area with something to back it up. Castle's up. Wow, what a crazy play. I cannot believe he's gone fast castle here. He's added a fire galley here, guys. He's headed to the shoreline. Okay, so Geppetto are coming out of the castle now. A unit that is 10 attack and has some range to it. That's going to make things really awkward. Margougou selling some food for some gold. Running deletes the house here so he can attack. Running, steal the sheep, bro. Steal the sheep. You know you want to. He doesn't really want to. It's just something I noticed. Okay, we could see Siege eventually weave its way through all this weird maze of buildings and get to the town center from Running. Running needs to click up. He's faster to the next stage. He needs to click up. He advances faster to the next stage is what I meant to say. He's trying. I don't think he has the buildings, though. Oh, no! He is attacking the sheep! The sheep! Brrr. Stealing the sheep. Okay. There's the siege. Siege is on its way. Sheep have officially been stolen. Market now for Running. And in blacksmith as well. He does not have a lot of food income, though. So I think he will need to use the market. I don't know if Running is super dead yet. I think he'll make it to Castle Age, but I don't know what he'll do in Castle Age. That's my main concern. Like, if he had... let's say he was Britain's, and he could make it to Castle Age and drop a castle. Okay, then you've got longbows. Then you have a unique unit, which is really exciting. I like the Karambit Warrior. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want to offend any of the Karambit Warriors watching this, but... it's just not very good against the Geppetto. It's just not a good matchup. No gold for Running, or Margougou, rather. So he almost lost this Mangonel because he couldn't repair, but he did sell in the last moments there, and he will push down this tower, and there goes Running on the way to Castle Age. Running will have double tower here, so he will definitely be able to make it to Castle Age. But again, into what? Oh, no. Destruction. The sheep even died. Oh, God. Oh, no. But okay, he will complete the tower. Maybe guard tower defense? I think that's your only shot. The towers would, of course, have to stay up. Margougou has played this one wonderfully. I think you could make arguments that he had the better civ and the better map, too. But still, like, he's never played this before. And he played this so clean. And I think he learned as well from the previous games where he tried to go fast castle and it didn't work. And oof, that might be the GG. I did ask the players to really make sure they put up a strong fight. But what do you even do here? You're at 18 villagers. You're going to lose this tower now. You've got very little on food. We're going to see a siege workshop from Running. Honestly, just for the trolls, I would like to see him make a siege tower and just have him put villagers into the siege tower and siege tower into the opponent's base. Just scare Margougou. And if the opponent's scared, the opponent could resign. The classic low elo strategy. Just under 3 minutes of TC idle time. We've had 18-4 total KD. We've had a bit of a fish boom for Margougou. He's going to add a dock here. Mangonel won't be able to push the castle. I'm not even sure this thing can eject in the right spot. I think if he sets the rally point here, it'll go this way. Yeah, he thought it too. He deleted the house. We have no faith in the pathing, and he just deleted a vill. Oh, he deleted another. Oh, that's because he was pop capped. Oh, yeah. Pro strats. GG. Yeah, he knew he was dead. That might have been why he deleted the second. The first one might have been a mistake, or maybe they were both planned. But GG, that is the smallest nomad ever. And listen, when you're this close on these maps, getting a castle up is just huge. This is a castle that didn't have any ranged upgrades. Had the ranged upgrades come in, obviously more would have been ranged. But it's obviously, it comes at extreme risk. Margougou advancing forward, placing all of the walls where he did, and giving himself more of the map, made it so his opponent couldn't make as much progress, couldn't make it as far into his base, and gave him that potential. Also, I think running was unfortunate because he didn't get to see the water situation, but the fact that Margougou took advantage of the water and still used it, even though everything was super cramped here, I think really helped him. Resources collected sky high for him in every single aspect. And another small map finished. I think maybe we have a meta forming. It's very map dependent, but really forward walls really early. That's my guess for the future games. This game here is going to change their thinking. Obviously, towers and feudal are huge, but like consistent forward walls, we might even see Vil fighting for forward walls, will be really important.